Hi, my name is Kasper. I'm a test expert here at Encida, and in today's video I want to go through the basics of the dashboard. The dashboard is where you will typically find your test 99% of the time after you build the test and it is running. It is where you can see your data, graphs, and where everything is displayed for you to see during your test. So in our dashboard currently we have nothing, but we can quickly add things by pressing the add button in the top left corner, and then we get three different options. We have results. Results are all the graphs and numbers that you have in your data processing that you've added there. If you want to learn about that, go to the basics of our data processing. Then we have widgets, which is different kinds of tools that you can use, such as showing the test cases, test status, some metadata display, and several other things. And then we have buttons. If you want a big run sequence button and you want to open some kind of program, you can also do that. But for this example, we have two different things. We have a number, which is just a very simple number that is displayed, and we have a graph. And as you can see, you can move things around on your dashboard and choose how big or small you want your graph, for example, here to be, or the number. So when we run it here, we can see that when the data is outputted, we get a number and we get some data on our graph. So that is basically what you can do with your dashboard. Then if we go a little bit further into widgets, if you want to make our dashboard nice, we can have our test status. This is what I usually like to do in my test. And then we can have maybe the test duration. We have it right here, and maybe move this a little bit more center. And of course you can always go into the properties and then choose, okay, do I want to show name, the text size, and so forth. And then we can also choose, if you want to customize a little bit more, choose these text, which is basically, if we go into it, we can say data from test. Maybe we don't want to show the name. Then we can have it like this, and we can make that bigger. We can basically customize our dashboard to whatever we want to show. If that's for an operator who only wants to show passed or failed, or we want to show maybe some more for engineers that are running R&D tests that wants to see the data that is actually being tested. Now, what is also useful in our test is the live log, which you can access right here on the right, and that shows you info and errors and warnings about how the test is running. That's basically the basics of the dashboard, and if you want to learn more, go to our website